Right now, Bitcoin is edging $60,000, likely to go below into the 50s. We're likely to go down right now as we speak. By the time you see this video, we may have ventured into the 50s. And it's something to where I had a live stream yesterday. People were asking, why would I run the DeFi flywheel when I can be DCAing into Bitcoin and my favorite assets on the way down? Just DCA in. If someone said they thought Bitcoin was going down to 30K, which I don't think is going to happen, but it's crypto, you never know. Anyway, so I'm thinking about this. I'm currently in the process. I'm running a couple grand in cash to the bank, so I have some more DCA money. And people like to pigeonhole themselves, is what I was thinking about, to where someone's comparing the flywheel that I teach in the channel to a DCA strategy. And in my mind, I'm thinking that you don't truly understand what I'm teaching. You don't truly understand it. Because here's what I would do. And let me just tell you guys straight. The DeFi flywheel strategy I teach, it's a system that can feed and compound into itself and feed you cash flow forever. Forever. But when it comes to getting started, you still can DCA into the flywheel, the core positions. So it's not like, oh, should I run the flywheel strategy or should I DCA my prices down to wherever Bitcoin bottoms at, let's say at 54K, 53K. Maybe it goes down to 45 and some freak accident or something, right? Freak candle. I don't know the future. Anyone that tells you they know exactly where BTC is going is lying to you. They're lying to you. But here's the thing. You can DCA into the flywheel. The two things that they're not mutually exclusive. Hopefully you guys truly understand what I'm saying here, is that it's not a choice between creating cash flow, running the infinite flywheel, or DCAing into a better price of your assets. You start with the DCAs. If you want to get started in crypto in general, that's how you start. That's how I started. I was buying my first bit of Bitcoin, and then every week, every month, as I had more capital, I kept buying more Bitcoin. And if you want to get the flywheel going, whether you have a large amount of capital or not, it is best to spread out your entries with a DCA. If you've got 10 grand you want to put in 2 grand every week for the next 5 weeks. Start to DCA in. It reduces your exact price that you got in, right? So you DCA in. Obviously, we all know this. It changes the price that you get in. You get better entries. Maybe you get worse entries. But it reduces the anchor point in your mind that you get emotionally attached to where when the price moves from that price, then you start thinking about, oh, well, I bought it at 60 flat, now we're below that, or I bought it at 60 flat, now we're above that, I can't buy more. As you DCA, it removes that emotional price from your brain and makes you literally less retarded of an investor because you're not pegged to your initial buy, which is a beautiful thing. But you DCA into those treasury assets. You buy that Bitcoin every single week, you lend it out, you borrow at that ratio. Maybe you're borrowing 30%, maybe you're borrowing 40% at lows like right now against that Bitcoin. And then you're DCAing into Bitcoin, you're borrowing against it, and then you're increasingly getting better prices in the pools that you're setting up. You're DCAing into those pools as well. And this is super important because the flywheel, you're still holding assets. So as you're buying your treasury assets, you're DCAing into better prices. As you're opening pools with the borrowed capital, you're getting increasingly better prices. You're DCAing into those as well. Assuming the market goes down. If the market's going up, you're still DCAing in. It's not a bad thing. And then so you're getting started, and week over week, your pools start to also spit you income as well. And that's more DCA money. That's more X%. Maybe you're making 1% a week. Maybe you're making 2 to 3% a week. APRs are blowing back up right now because the market's going fucking crazy. Everyone's out of range. They were going tight, squeezing. We didn't get the upwards move I was talking about. We got the downwards move. People are out of range to the downside. And so everyone who's still in range, your APRs are pumping the fuck up. They're blowing up, baby. Let's go. We're making money. We're making money. We're the only ones still in the game. Only ones surviving the crash. The point of the infinite flywheel system is that it never ends, and that it's infinite, and that there's always an answer. And if you're looking to get started, of course, start buying. And of course, DCA. But it's not that you have to pick between the two. They're not mutually exclusive. You start DCAing into your core assets, and then you start putting them to work at a progressive rate. And depending on your thoughts and feelings of the market, what price we hit, you can get more aggressive with the DCA. And that might look something like this. Say that 10 grand example. Over the next 5 weeks, you're putting $2,000 a week into Bitcoin. Week 3, Bitcoin drops to $45,000, or let's say $43,000. And let's say week 3, Bitcoin drops to $54K, $53,000. If it jumps to 52, you get more aggressive. Then you can put 2 to 3 weeks worth of that money in. And boom. I think the bottom's here. Boom. Full port. You're getting better entries, and you're taking advantage of those better entries. A little bit of a strategic DCA, where the better the price gets, the more you're buying. DCA down. And then borrow against that Bitcoin each time you're buying and start to monetize and generate cash flow. And play the game for the long term. Expect results in the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. Play the long game. Don't be worried about buying it and reversing right back to the upside right after. Just get in the game and let the game do its job. The whole point is to let your crypto work for you. Don't be stressing about it. Don't be overanalyzing every single little thing. Just start getting in the game. Quality safe assets. Even your core blue chips you love, Ethereum. Edging below 1,700 right now at the time of this video. Solana I saw hit $65 I think. That's insane. Sui in the 60s of cents. That's insane. Crazy deals. 60 cent Sui, 5x to $3. That's nuts. 10 grand thrown into there. You can DCA into that as well. Back to $3. What is that, 5x? 5x. 10 grand goes to 50. And you're generating cash flow and the borrowed money off pools, that's going to appreciate as well. You're making fucking money, boys. You're making fucking money, and we're printing. And I want to see you guys succeed. Of course. Of course I do. And I believe most of you truly want to succeed as well. Don't get in your own way. Don't wait for the perfect entry. Just get started smartly, and you can strategically dollar cost down. And your pools will strategically earn you more money to DCA in for free as well. And the game just keeps working for you. It just keeps working for you guys. And then you don't have to be so stressed when the markets move. Listen, this moved down to we were at like 82, and then now we're fucking 60 flat almost right now at the time of this video. Does that still suck to watch and see? Of course it does. It's not fun for me. But this is where if you're already running the system, you get to stress test it and battle test it. Are you still in range? Are you still printing money? Is the system still standing strong? Can you weather the storm? Are you truly set up for long-term success? For myself, nothing's out of range. For a lot of people that are exploring DeFi, you may be getting edged out of range on a lot of assets. And that's not the goal. That's not the game that we're playing. And so it's giving you the chance to learn now and structure correctly for when the market, let's say, gets worse. Or even if it starts V-reverse into the upside. That way you're actually prepared and you understand the value of a wide range and being in strong assets that you have conviction in that will win for sure over time. Hopefully this makes sense, guys. I really want that to land. And because of this system, you never really have to care too much about that day-to-day price action. It is just the long-term, what is Bitcoin? What are my favorite assets going to do over the long term? You're making money every day. It's buying back into your portfolio for free every single day. You can use it to cash flow your expenses, cash flow your lifestyle, whatever it may be, whatever your goals are, your system should be designed to get you that end result. And if it's not getting you the result that you want, you are not structured correctly. If you are out of range right now, you are not structured correctly. This is where the money is made. At the bottoms like this. When Bitcoin is crashing, when you're buying the fear, when you're getting amazing prices, this is where the money is made. And you guys have to literally be in it to win it. It's the best strategy for your portfolio, and it is what will make you the most money long term, especially in a sideways or a downturning market, even the upside market. You just make money no matter which way the market moves. And over the long term, it accelerates the growth and compounding of your portfolio so freaking much, guys. The link to the 10K Fast Track, of course, is down below. You can work with me one-on-one. We can look at your portfolio and make sure it's actually going to get you to your goals and give you the life that you're looking for. If you haven't had success in crypto, if you're sitting here hodling your bags and you're just down 50% right now, if you're down 40%, if you're down fucking 80% in some trash fucking coins, 90%, you're playing the game wrong. Click the fucking link, book a call with me, and learn what we can do for your portfolio to get you to making money every single day and actually winning and making money in crypto, maybe for the first time in your fucking investing career. It is, I'm not saying it's completely simple, but it's one blueprint that we follow. Take a look at your assets, what you believe in, what you want to hold long term, run the core flywheel strategy, monetize those assets, generates you a daily income that comes in and buys you more assets, buys you more time, more freedom in your life, can cash flow your lifestyle, and literally just design the life that you are looking for, a life of freedom, guys. That link to the 10K Fast Track, it is down below. Like this video, leave a comment for me, boys, and see you in the next video.